demonstrating a huge power-to-weight ratio. Obviously the aircraft is not carrying any freight and very light on fuel, but what an amazing tactical demonstration of short-field operation. And this aircraft, you can see, wears the RAF 100 logo on its tail, and there's a very specific reason for that, because the aircraft that the Airbus Defence and Space crew on board are demonstrating today is in fact destined for the RAF. Once it's been used by Airbus as part of the A400M test program, this will become the last example of the Atlas C1 to be delivered to the RAF for service not far from here at Rise Norfolk. An extremely versatile aeroplane, as has been demonstrated operationally by the AIRBUSes, the A400Ms of the RIAT, French Air Force and other operating nations with this aeroplane. Very capable in the tactical role, but also with the capacity to be extremely effective as a strategic airlifter. Yeah, absolutely, with a 2,000 nautical mile range and the potential to carry 37-ton payload over that distance, up to heights of 40,000 feet. The strategic capability of this aircraft is actually equivalent to its tactical capability. And just a 60-degree bank turn there, which is just a flavour of what's to come with its 120-degree overbank turn we'll see in a couple of minutes' time. The A400M was first delivered to the French Air Force in 2013. It's now also in service, of course, with the RAF, also with Germany's Luftwaffe, who've got one on display in the static park here at RIAT this weekend, the Royal Malaysian Air Force, Spanish Air Force and Turkish Air Force, and approaching 50 of these aeroplanes now in service with the customer nations. The RAF AIRBUSes, one of which we'll see in the flypast later on, have been succeeding the hard-worked fleet of Hercules. Here we see the aircraft coming down with undercarriage down, 30 configuration therefore. And another quite steep pitch up. The aircraft, of course, has fully fly-by-wire controls, and they give it a very wide envelope, 120 degrees in roll, no pitch limit and a roll rate of 35 degrees per second. And the recent use, low-level missions, operations from austere strips, use of night vision goggles, and so forth. Plus, of course, training to drop parachutists. Example there of a 60 degrees nose down steep approach with propellers in fully fine, which kind of work as an air brake to stop the aircraft decelerating beyond any predetermined limits. And a good deal of this manoeuvring would have tactical relevance. This isn't just a nice display, it also shows something of what the aeroplane is capable of. The steep turn from takeoff that we saw might be used on missiles, small arms and so forth. Now to high speed. The full 120-degree wing over at the top. And there it goes. Wow. One RAF Atlas is now permanently deployed to the Middle East in support of forces there, having taken over from the Hercules. They've operated often into Ascension Island as part of support to British forces in the South Atlantic, and it was last September that the aircraft made its operational debut with the RAF in the humanitarian airlift role in what was called Operation Rumour, the Hurricane Relief. And that was a great demonstration of teamwork with the Atlas, two of them involved alongside Hercules, C-17s and Puma helicopters. This aircraft now just cleared to land, and I think this should be quite an exciting demonstration of its short-field stopping ability. I think this aircraft should come to a halt well within about 1,500 feet. No sooner has the A400M come to a stop and started backing up than we have the next display item entering the arena, and to tell you about it is Flying Officer Nick Humphreys. Thank you, Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the entrance of Flight Lieutenant Andy Seldy, 2018 Royal Air Force Student Display Pilot. Andy was born in Oxford and joined the Royal Air Force in 1984. Following a tour in Germany with the RAF Regiment, he started flying training in 1988. On graduation, he was posted to RAF Liner to fly the Hercules. Operationally, Andy has flown the Hercules transport aircraft in the Gulf and former Yugoslavia. He's also flown the Sentinel surveillance aircraft in Afghanistan and Libya. During his career, he's flown 12,000 hours in different aircraft types. And we celebrate our story, where we have been, where we are now, and where we are heading in the future. And he now pitches nose at 60 degrees, half rolls to inverted, and then pulls the tutor through in a manoeuvre known in the military as a half Cuban 8. In addition to his operational career, Andy has also completed 5 seasons as the captain of the Lancaster and Dakota Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, 2 of the most iconic aircraft in Royal Air Force history. Today, the tutor is flown by the Royal Air Force's largest flying school, number 6 Flying Training School. The tutor is used to train junior RF pilots, university air squadron students, and air cadets being flown on air experience flights around the UK. Find out more about these exciting organisations by meeting University Air Squadron students from Bristol University Air Squadron, located out of Stand today in the RAF Village. And he will now run in again and reposition onto the crowd line via a caustic clover. As he does, we'll be able to see an historic Royal Air Force roundel painted on the underside of the tutor. The Royal Air Force is the world's first independent air force. During the 4 years of the war, demonstrated its true potential in World War II. Since then, in the Cold War, forces, and more recent conflicts in the Middle East, our people have continued to show extraordinary courage and dedication. We commemorate the service and sacrifice of those who have gone before.
Video courses from the